welcome back to Wizard101. As you can remember, we made it to level 3 and here is our character, which is Carlos Wildblood. Just trying to remember what we were up to. Okay, he wants to talk to me.
Young wizard, please come see me at the library at once. It is a matter most urgent.
Oh, okay. Well, you can wait actually, because I know what all that's about. That's a waste of time. Okay, so quests, we got to go and talk to Lady Oriole, so we'll go and do that now. Okay, so she's got a quest for us as well, over there. Which we'll do that after, so we'll come along here. Like I said, I've actually played this a few times. I played on my off time as well. I know, it looks sort of like a kid's game, but hey, I enjoy it. Can be very challenging at times. Please don't throw me in. Please don't throw me in. Just cross here while it's safe to do so. Remember that, we need to come back to collect them when we can. Oh, wooden chests, we'll go and get that. Hang on a sec, I'll just turn that music down. No. Okay, that happened. Press the wrong button. No, we want music down. Okay. So here is this Lady Oriole, so we'll just talk to her.
Oh, praise the light. Someone has come at last. Something has been corrupting my fairies. Since you have come in my hour of need, use this in future battles. Thank you for coming at this dark time. If you are as brave as you look, I know you will help save my fairies. Please go out to Unicorn Way and defeat some of these evil fairies. Collect the dust that they drop. With that, I will be able to tell you more about their corruption. I know it is a dark task, but it must be done. Take care, wizard.
Okay, so what she did is she gave us a treasure card, which I'll show you. That's what she's given us, which is does 390 to 450 life damage, which is quite good. So we'll just keep that. She's given us a card there. So our new task is to go out and defeat 3 fairies and give the dust, and what we'll get is 35 experience, a pair of boots and 10 gold. If you want to know how much gold you've got, just go to here and your gold is sitting here. So at the moment we've got 44. So we'll go and defeat some fairies. There's one there. Come on. Thank you. 115. This does 110. Okay. Okay, so that's one fairy down, 2 to go. Just collect our wisp. Go, get some out. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll hit her with that one first, do most of the damage. That didn't do much as I expected, so we'll hit her with a flash. Drink water. Okay, 2 down, 1 to go. I'll just turn up that music a bit now. This is your settings, so gameplay settings, so you can set all your things in here. Graphics, oh graphics. Oh yeah, good. This is set on high. Okay, no we don't want that yet. We want one of these ones. Come on, come on, come on, and go. Okay, see how it's got 0 there? That means it doesn't cost any pips to cast this, not like that one's 1. So I've got an extra pip, as you can see here, so we've got 2, so we can cast a higher card if we had them, but we don't. So she's on 70, so we can do one of these. That cost me 1, so I've lost 1 pip. Done. Okay, so we've collected all 3. And we've collected something out of that. We've collected... yeah, plus 2 life defense. Okay, so anything that's greyed out in that is not under our school. As you can see, it's either not under our same school or it's above our level. So as we can see, it's actually left for level 5 and we're only a level 3. So we'll go and see Lady Oriole and return this. Don't you dare pull me in. Didn't I see a mana wisp somewhere along here? Pretty sure I did. Oh, there it is, over there. So just collect that too, extra mana. Always keep an eye on your globes down here. Remember, that's your health and that's your mana.
You have returned with the fairy dust. Please give it to me so that I can investigate the reason for their corruption.
Lady Oriole looks visibly shaken.
They have been enchanted by something that is undead. This does not bode well. How has evil become so brazen in this place? These are dark times indeed. I have heard that someone has hung bone cages along the street. I fear these are being used to trap my fairies and corrupt them. Please, you must free the captured fairies from those horrible bone cages before they become corrupted. Go quickly, my friend.
Okay, so our next task. In this game you'll get a lot of that. You gotta go back and forth, back and forth. So once you finish one quest you go back and they send you out again and you keep on going back and forth. It can be time consuming and it can be annoying, especially in some areas. Okay, also see how this is a multiplayer game, so I've got someone else there. Try not to go and interfere if possible. You can ask. Well, so he's already done anyway. So it does pay to ask if they're alright and if they need any help. Sometimes they will. He's only going to get my bone cage. It's 2. It does pay to ask if they need help. You can just stand outside and say, do you want some help? It is better to ask. The reason for that is because they could almost be finished their battle. And if you go along, go in there, you could bring in another, what would you call them? Foe, I suppose, into the battle. So it does, like I said, it does pay just to ask. Sometimes they have their text chat turned off, so it is a bit of a issue, but try not to interfere if you can.
You hear a tiny, joyful voice call your name.
Okay. Spooky.
Thank you for helping out the fairies. They did not mean to be evil, but the corruption made them do bad things. Now there is hope again, and the fairies will be able to bring magic and cheer to the people of Wizard City once more. Thank you, Wizard.
I think she's asking her.
We thank you, Wizard. The freed fairies have already told me of your heroism. Your deeds will be remembered here on Unicorn Way.
Thank you.
And to show my appreciation, here is a healing spell. Remember to add it to your deck so it will aid you in your time of need.
Okay, so for that we got a
We
healing.
must now find out who is behind the corruption. My fairies whispered of a monster whose bones made a clacking sound as it came for them. Saren Nightchant knows Unicorn Way very well. He will know if there is a sinister skeleton that now haunts my street.
Okay, so before we got interrupted, that was a friend request. If you go up here, you can see your online friends. A lot of people do that, just send you friend requests all the time. Here we go again. No. So what we received was under the life spell she gave us this, so that's a healing spell, so you can do 400 life for you only. So so it's best to put those in, so I'll show you how to put that in. So what you can do is just click on it, how many times you want that spell to repeat. Okay, so we gotta go and speak to Siren. So once we find Siren, which I believe is the guy that we spoke to last. Also, every time you do level up, these two refill. So just note on that. So every time you do level up, your health and mana will refill to its new level. I'll just do a shortcut along here. Just remember, if you don't want to be pulled into a battle, just stay on the footpath. But you may have to cross at times, so just be careful when you cross. Yeah, there's this person, thought so. Okay.
Lady Oriel sent you to investigate the corruption of the fairies? I will gladly tell you what I know. When the dark fairies began to show up, I had suspected Lady Blackhope, but even she has never tried to enchant fairies before. Then the fairies gave report of a skeleton? Of course! Who else could it be but Rattlebones? Since I grew up here, I know a lot. I do not know yet what Dark Master has aided him, but Rattlebones has taken over my old friend Delia's tower. Find him in the tower and stop him from making any more cages. Please, do what you can to save the fairies.
Okay, so that person is our boss, so we gotta go and do a boss now. Where is he? He's over here. Okay. So he looks like one of these, but he's just a lot stronger. Does pay also when you come around these areas, just go around the back. That's why, because you get more of these wooden chest things. Silver ones give you more, a lot better stuff. So we'll go in here.
You cannot stop us, wizard. The corruption of the fairies is just the beginning of Malister's plans. Soon, Wizard City will fall, and there isn't anything anyone can do about it.
Okay, creepy too. Okay, so as you can see, he's from the Death School and the Fairies of Life. So it's one of the corrupted fairies. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll run on here and we'll start our thing. Now we've got two to up against. Okay, so hopefully it'll be enough to get him. Defeat it. Also in these duels you also have to defeat the minion or the second person as well, or all four, or else the boss that you went up against won't be it won't count. So if we get defeated now, we'll have to come back and do him again. And we won that one. And we've just leveled up.
Oi, mate! It looks like you just found something really unique. Well done! You defeated a boss monster. Boss monsters drop unique treasure, so you might want to fight them multiple times to see what you get.
Okay, so you can, if you want to, you can do that over and over again. Well, we won't. Okay, so go back and talk to Siren. Try not to get into battle along the way. I remember we've still got a quest. She wants us to do something, so we can come back to her.
You did it! Now the fairies will sing again! You bested that wretched skeleton Rattlebones! I wish that was the end of our troubles in Wizard City, but I'm afraid a more sinister evil is still out there. Thanks to you, Wizard, Unicorn Way is in less danger than it was. But we are still not out of the dark woods yet. You should report our progress to Headmaster Ambrose. The news about Rattlebones may help him determine what doom has come to Wizard City.
Okay, so...
Oh goodness, I forgot to mention the Go Home button. In Wizard City, all students have the ability to return to their castle or dorm at any time. You will need to wait a short time between uses, though. The Go Home button is located in the lower right corner of the world map, or under your compass. You can use either button anytime to go to your dorm or castle, as long as you aren't in combat. You've just collected a reagent. Reagents are used as ingredients in crafting recipes. You can find different reagents throughout the spiral, either by harvesting them, defeating monsters, or purchasing them. Reagents go in your reagent bag, which you can access by selecting the crafting tab in your spellbook, or by pressing J on your keyboard.
Oh, good gracious. Do you think you could help me, young wizard? Skeletal pirates are looting all the houses on Unicorn Way. They're not so dangerous individually, but in numbers they can't be stopped. Please drive them out.
Okay, so we've done that one, and I've just noticed that I've been talking while having the mute button on. So I've got no idea what I was talking about. So yeah, we just collected some crafting legends, so if you have a look. We just collected some mistwood, which will come in handy. What else was there? I can't remember. Anyway, so we got to delete 3 of these. So that's 1. We've done 1 so far. Okay. 2 down, 1 to go. Come on. I'm waiting. See, while you're invisible, you can't, so you got to come back in. Come on. Come on. I'm waiting for you. Come on. Oh, dare you. Dare you take me on. Okay, further on in the game, if you do that, you'll get 2 coming in instead of 1. And I presume further as you level up, you get more. So, damn, fizzled. You get that sometimes, your spells will fizzle. Do them again. Okay, so we've done that, so we go and talk to that old lady again. I wonder if we'll get some candy. Hope she gives me some wine gums. I love wine gums. No, 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 don't. Oh, good. Thought she was going to pull me in. No, not her. I thought that soul was going to pull me in.
Oh, bless you, child. We owe you a debt of gratitude.
Thank you. Where's my candy?
The other day, while I was walking down Unicorn Way, I noticed a tall man leaving the area. As he hurried down the street, he dropped this book. I yelled at him to stop, but he did not seem to hear me. It is strange. Looks rather sinister, and I am not able to open it. Could you take it to the library in the Commons? Maybe Boris knows who owns it. Maybe he might know how to open it. He knows much about enchanted books.
Okay. Thank you. So that quest will end once we do that. The greyed out ones, and that means that the quest has to be finished by going to seeing someone else. So we don't really want to do that. I know there is some. Okay, we'll see what he wants.
You got a minute? I'm worried. I haven't seen my friend Private Orion in a while.
I've got a few minutes actually.
We both grew up here, you see, and he just wanted to make sure the skeletal pirates hadn't gotten into his old house. He could be trapped in the house, but I can't leave my post. Please find him and help him get back to safety.
Okay, so we're going to go and find this Private Orion. I'm trying to remember where he is. Oh, there he is there. Further on in the game you can buy a mount. That will speed things up. But we're not at a certain level, so we've got to put up with walking right now. No, 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 no. Thank you. I am quite risky at that taking opportunities. It does pay to look. I think we took the wrong turn off. Yes. Not meant to come up this way. I've got a feeling he's down in one of these houses down here. This one with the blue lights on. What I mean is this one here. It's got a blue light. Yeah.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Thank you.
It's good to be back in my old house now that I've cleared it of skeletal pirates. Unfortunately, now there are too many outside. I'm stuck. If you defeat enough of those skeletal pirates, I can make a run for it. You'd be a lifesaver.
Don't know if I should take that as a compliment or an offence. Anyway, we've got some more of those skeletons to defeat, so let's go and find some. There they are. Hello. Oh crap. Sorry. So even though that we did walk into that one, we do still get credited. That's the good thing about that, but try not do it as much. That was just pure by accident, actually. Okay. Two down, one more to go. Come on. Oh, crap. Blanked out. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so we defeated 3 of those, so we're going to go and talk to Orion again. So he was over in that house over there, so we'll just walk along here. We need some mana though. No, stay away, don't you, thank you.
Thanks for clearing the way, Wizard. I should be able to make it back all right. Thanks for checking on me. Tell Private Connolly I'm doing well.
Okay. So, oh, mana. that's what we need. Could do with some more though. Oh yeah, what I was saying before when I had the thing on mute, when you get up further or to a higher level, you can get a mount. You can buy a mount, I believe. You can either have them for 24 hours or you can get them by defeating certain bosses, or you can buy them for a certain amount of crowns that you have. Yeah, I'm just looking out for reagents. So in the meantime, until we get
Glad to hear Orion is doing well.
Sweet. So we'll get a mount at some
can you
stage.
check up on someone for me? I usually see Dorothy out shopping by now, but I fear she's too afraid to leave home. She's just down the road a bit, and she usually keeps her lights on. She doesn't like all the lost souls roaming around. Can't say that I blame her.
Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, they like to put that in here too. Haha, I can run faster than you. Haha. See, that person's got a mount. Which basically increases your speed.
Oh, hello! You say that Private Conley was worried about me? He always does fret so. I'm alright, but I wish someone could do something about all those ghosts outside. Sometimes I wish Auntie Em could join me here. I'd feel better with her around.
Like I said, Wizard of Oz.
Say, I was having my friends over for dinner, but they are running late. I fear for their sake with all those ghosts roaming around. Could you check up on them? My two friends live on this street, down towards the park area. Look for a house with a light on in the window. You can't miss it.
Now have a guess who her friends are. Probably won't take much. Is it on this side or the other side? I think it's on the other side. And we're actually going further away. Oops. Wrong way. Been a while since. No. Ah. That's what I mean, you get pulled in. Okay. You know, using mist spells aren't going to do much to me, you know. Okay, is that total amount or what? Yep, we're full mana and a house now. Let's write that down in this other area. Just down around the corner here. In the next little cul-de-sac. Over there. Now, guessing who her friends are, if you're guessing it is Tintin and the other one, then you'll be right.
What? You say that Dorothy is looking for us? We were just about to be on our way.
Not Tintin, the Tin Man.
Oh, I told you we should have left earlier. Now we've gone and made her worry about us.
I'm sorry, but I cannot find my oil can.
Oh dear, we always go through this. Can you return to Dorothy and tell her we'll be running late as usual?
Sure. Okay. It's almost coming up, it's all over 40 minutes. I want to try and get this one done and back to the headmaster before I end the video. So I'll just finish this off quickly.
They are safe and sound? It's good to know that they are just running late. Now I won't have to worry. I always fear a wicked witch might show up and whisk them back to her castle. This land is so strange. Not like back at the farm. But I do like it here. Headmaster Ambrose is such a nice wizard, and my new friends are nice too. I'd say that in all, this place is as fun as a barrel of flying monkeys.
Would you say hello to Private Connolly for me?
Sure. Okay, so gonna go and talk to Private Connolly again, tell him that Dorothy's fine. Collect that wooden chest. Get every bit of gold as we possibly can. Wish I did have a mount, it'd be a lot faster. Go away, go away. So to complete that we have to go and speak to Master Ambrose. That one's Master Ambrose as well. Oh, there it is. That's what I was after. Cattail. Thought I saw some more wood. Okay, so...
Glad to hear Dorothy is doing well.
You're welcome. Okay, so we'll go and back to the headmaster and tell him the news. Ah, that's right, we have to go to the library first. Library. About that book.
You say Olivia Dawnwillow found this book on Unicorn Way? Well, I know it is not one of our books, for we don't have any with this kind of dark level binding. It must be enchanted. I cannot pry it open no matter how hard I try. Someone used some serious magic to seal this. They must not want anyone reading what is in it.
Boris utters some words under his breath, but nothing happens to the book.
Wow! This magic is strong! I think you should take this to Headmaster Ambrose. He should be able to open it. It must contain some
dark secrets to be sealed with such powerful magic.
Okay, so now we'll go off and see the headmaster, which is over here. I believe you can get a mount from him. Yeah, mount shop. See how it's got all 1 days on this, so you can it's only available for 1 day. You can purchase one by the shop, I'll show you. But these costs. These are permanent mounts, but they cost a lot of gold. At the moment I only have 2/6. So I've actually got to buy some more coins. Well, you can buy crowns, which will take you through to here, and you're going to buy them. So you can buy like 2,000 for these. So okay, so I will buy myself a mount. So after we see the headmaster, I'll be ending the episode, so this will be a little bit of a longer episode than normal. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, congratulations, young wizard. I hear that you have found a solution to the fairy corruption. Unfortunately, Wizard City is not out of peril just yet. All is at risk.
You tell the headmaster what Rattlebones told you.
So, Malastair has designs on bringing Wizard City to its knees, eh? This does not bode well. We will still need to be on guard, lest his evil plans succeed. Thank you for all you have done, young wizard. You say that this book was dropped on Unicorn Way by some stranger. It is...
The headmaster uses his wand to create a force field around the book. As he speaks his words of power, the book suddenly bursts into flame and is consumed.
By Bartleby, I'm glad I used a protection spell on it. That book had a trap spell on it. I think they knew that it would eventually be brought to me. If I were to guess, I would say this book was the work of Malastair. Be on guard, for I am sure there will be more dangers ahead for us. Be brave, young wizard. Potion flasks, like the one I just gave you, can be used to replenish your health and mana without returning to a non-combat area. If your potion flask runs out, you can replenish it by playing mini-games in the fairgrounds. Oh, and most importantly, make sure they are completely full, with a top on them, or you cannot use them when you need them.
Congratulations! You have just earned your first badge. Each badge will give you a title that you can proudly display below your name tag. If you have multiple badges achieved, then you can choose which one to display by opening your character sheet and clicking on the one you wish to show. Not every title is as easy to gain as the one you have gotten. Good luck in the tougher challenges.
Wizard, have you heard about daily PvP rewards? All you need to do to earn free rewards is participate in PvP. Daily! Haha! You have advanced. Oh, fine. Come see me.